Book of Heaven, Volume 14, October 3rd, 1922. Necessity that the Virgin be aware of the interior pains of Jesus. Continuing in my usual state, I felt oppressed because blessed Jesus often permits that I suffer while the confessor is present. And I lamented to him, telling him, "My love, I pray you, I implore you, do not permit any more that I suffer in the presence of anyone. Let everything pass between you and me, and that you alone be aware of my pains. Oh, please, make me content. Give me your word that you will not do it any more. Even more, make me suffer twice as much. I am happy, as long as everything is hidden between you and me." And Jesus, interrupting my speaking, told me,
"My daughter, do not lose heart. When my will wants it, you too must surrender. Besides, this is nothing other than a step of my life. And my very hidden life, my interior pains and everything I did, always had at least one or two spectators, and this with reason by necessity, and in order to obtain the purpose of my pains themselves. The first spectator was my celestial Father, from whom nothing could escape. Since he himself was the one who inflicted those pains upon me, he was actor and spectator. Had my Father not seen or known anything, how could I satisfy him, give him glory, and bend him to mercy for mankind at the sight of my pains? The purpose would have failed then. Secondly, my mama was spectator of all my pains of my hidden life, and this was necessary. Having come from heaven to earth to suffer, not for myself, but for the good of others, I had to have at least one creature in whom I was to place that good which my pains contained, and therefore move my dear mama to thank me, to praise me, to love me, to bless me, and let her admire the excess of my goodness, so much so that, captivated, enraptured, moved at the sight of my pains, she prayed me that in the face of the great good which my pains brought to her, I would not exempt her from being identified with my own pains in order to suffer them, to give me the requital and be my perfect imitator. Had my mama not seen anything, I would not have had my first imitator, not a thank you, no praise. My pains, the good they contained, would have remained without effect because, since no one would have known them, I could not have made the first placement. So the purpose of the great good which the creature was to receive would have been lost. See how necessary it was that at least one creature be aware of my pains. If for me it was so, I want it to be so also for you. Even more, I tell you that I want the confessor acting together with me as spectator and depository of the pains I make you suffer, so that he too may share in their good, and having him with me, I may excite him more in the faith and infuse in him light and love, to make him comprehend the truths I keep manifesting to you."
On hearing this, I remained oppressed more than ever, and while I was hoping for mercy, I found justice and unshakability on the part of Jesus. "Oh God, what pain!" And he, seeing me more afflicted, added,
"My daughter, is this the love you have for me? Times are so very sad, and the troubles that are coming are too horrifying, and when you are not able to prevent the whole course of my justice by yourself, the two of you will be able to do it, and you yourself should ask me to make you suffer. Therefore, resign yourself also in this, and have patience. Your Jesus wants it, and that's enough."
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.